Well, hey there, everybody. How y'all doing? Hope everybody's having a wonderful day or night. And welcome back to my channel. As always, I'm Deluxe. All right, let's do another freaking Transformer review because I love some freaking Transformers. Today, we'll take a look at Age of the Primes, one of the 13 Primes, Megatronus the Fallen. Really heard some really great things about this guy, so I'm really excited. But am I going to be excited like I am right now at the end of the review? We will see. We'll see. But yeah, here you go. Here's the box. Love it. Brought back the the window. That's really nice. Beautiful artwork as always. 38 steps transform. He is leader class. That's great. On the back, you got the alt and bot mode and the weapon. Very nice. You got some flame effects with this guy. I'm excited for that. So yeah, there you go. So just to get right to it. But first, hit me with some likes, shares, prayers, and care bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. It all helps out the channel. I want this channel to grow. Hit me up on Instagram and on TikTok as well. Everything's in the description. So yeah, definitely check that out. So yeah, let's get right to it and let's talk about some Age of the Primes, Megatronus the Fallen. All right, all right, all right. Let's freaking go.
Alrighty, up first, instructions. Yay, they're always good. Nice big picture to show you how to do everything. All right, you get a sword, and it is painted. That is freaking awesome. Gunmetal silver. Looks very nice. Got little tab things. You can tab in and stuff and everything. You get his cannon. It has got some waffles. So yeah. Used to that. Then go into this right here. If you want to plug it in right there, that's going to be for the alt mode, and it can be for the bot mode too as well. Speaking of this, you got the cannon right here. It does got some paint, nice yellow right here. Got the 13 Primes mark, I guess, or symbol or emblem. Really nice. And there you go. Got some, I don't know if that's painted or not. It may be. Gunmetal silver right there. That's pretty cool. I like that. It will eventually go like this, and that will be for alt mode and everything, but we'll talk about that later. You get this right here, and you can use this as a spear kind of thing like that. Now this is soft plastic. This is hard plastic. This is soft. It's painted gunmetal silver, and this purple, nice metallic purple, is nicely painted too as well. I think you put it right there like this. You got your little spear if you want to. That's pretty cool. You got this little shoulder missile pod thing going on. It's painted too as well. Got silver right there, and you get some fire effects and everything, flame effects. That's very nice. Love the orange, goes into the yellow, blends in really good. This is soft plastic. All four of these are soft plastic. That's very nice. And you get these little shoulder versions as well. Nicely sculpted. Looks good. Like I said, I love the orange. It blends into the darker orange into the orange, almost yellowish kind of thing going on as well. So very nice. Really great set of assortment of weapons and everything. So there you go. That's what he comes with. Whee! All right, and here is Megatronus the Fallen from Age of the Primes. I think it looks okay. It's pretty cool. It does got some see-through spots and everything, but not terrible for a tank. Looks all right. You do got the nice metallic purple right here, the yellow accents throughout, which look really good. You got some spikes up here, painted silver on the side right too as well, painted silver, gunmetal silver with more spikes. So it's kind of pretty cool. You do got the treads. They do have wheels, but it kind of looks like he's floating. The wheels are way down here with the treads and everything, because I was taking pictures and you can see right underneath and everything. So, it kind of looks like it's a hovercraft or something. But yeah, you got the little missile pods right here. It does attach right there. It does have a little hinge. It moves back and forth, and you can swivel a little bit up and down too. That's pretty cool. And this does too. Now this one comes attached. It has a little hinge right here, so you can do that. But it's got some nice metallic purple right there. You do got the 13 Prime emblem right there, which is very nice. The back, you can get to see the feces right there. They're painted gunmetal silver. Really cool. I got some scratch right there. Like I said, you do got this metallic purple and some yellow accent pieces throughout, which look really nice and everything. The turret does, so it attaches back here. There are two little tabs. You tab into it. I kind of wish this tabbed in. There's two little things that stick out. I kind of wish it tabbed in there, because it's kind of just like a little loosey-goosey, all willy-nilly and everything. So, I mean, you can, the turret will turn all the way around, but see, you can see it's, moving around right there. So I kind of wish it tabbed in. Now you can just, hold it and it will go all the way up to right there, which is really nice. But this moves on its own too. So I kind of just wish it tabbed in a little better right there, or just tabbed in at all right there, so it could all just be one piece. Would have been pretty cool. But it's not the worst thing. But there's underneath, if you like to see that kind of thing. There's his head sculpt right there. Once again, metallic purple. Like I said, the wheels just stick out way too far, and it kind of looks just like it's just like hovering. So, but there we go. But yeah, you can also take some of the blast effects or these little flame effects. Let me bring these over here. And what you can do, you can put the weapon, it does have weapon storage, so you just take these and put them together like this and everything. What you can do, you can go back here, you can tab it into this hole right here, and you can have kind of weapon storage if you want to, if you like that kind of thing. It kind of looks goofy. I think it looks, you know, better without the stuff on there, but if you like weapon storage, then that's cool. Or you can take it apart and you can just tab this in right here, and then you come around here and then, you know, tab it right here if you want to. And you have some options with your weapon storage. So, you know, that's pretty cool. And with the flame effects, just find a hole, put something in it, giggity. And you'll have kind of like these flame effects. You put these up here, right here, like that. And then you got these right here. And you can put these right here. Or there's holes up here, which I think they look pretty cool up here. It does have little holes on the side. Now you can put them on here, right here on the weapons too, if you want. There's that option. So there's a couple options. Just have fun with it. Make it yours. You know, have fun with Transformers. That's what they're supposed to be. It's fun and everything. And this will have a blast. This holds a blast effect too. So that's pretty cool. So there you go. If you have some blast effects from your old Siege stuff and everything. So there you go. There is Megatronus, all with his weapons and everything, the flames, all that good stuff. Looks pretty cool. All right, real quick, there is MP scale. That is the Magic Square Brawl to show how he's a good size. All right, and here is Siege Deluxe Scale Red Alert and Dustbuster Jazz. And there's some scale for you. Alrighty, and here is Megatronus the Fallen in his bot mode, looking all sexy and everything, man. Love the head sculpt. The mask kind of looks like the front of a locomotive, one of those old trains and everything. They got the little grill and everything, looks good. But I do love it, man. It's got the metallic purple. I love the metallic purple throughout, man. It looks really good on the shoulders, right here on the chest, and the crotch area, and the knees. And that is really nicely done. I love the metallic paint whenever they do that. And right here on these little lights or something or whatever they are. I don't know what they are. But you got the little shoulder cannon right here, the little rockets. That is pretty cool. They are on a little hinge and everything, so that's very nice. So yeah, but love the head sculpt, love the yellow, very nicely done with that. So it looks good. You can look down quite a bit, look up not much at all, which you could, but he's a big guy, so you know he really don't need to look up to a lot of people. You can go all the way around. I guess it's on a ball peg, kind of a hint thing, ball peg, and a little bit of a attitude. So very nice. But I love the metallic purple for the head crest. It looks really nice in the chest. It looks really good. All right, so you got the shoulders, which you can go all the way out to there. Kind of wish they had little ratchets, maybe. Kind of feels a little loosey-goosey. My legs feel kind of loosey-goosey, so I wish they really had some ratchets, some soft ratchets right there. Would have been really good, but not terrible. You can go all the way around. You do have a butterfly, which is awesome. It is cause of transformation, but I love it. It's got a little hinge, like a double hinge right there. You can get all the way across. Very nicely done. I love that. I love when they do that, man. That's cool. And it, you know, tabs in pretty good too as well, so that's very nice. All right. So you have a little bit more than 90 degrees for the elbow bend, which is not bad. You do got some waffling right there, but you do got some sculpt in there. Kind of, you know, looks a little better, I guess. You got some stuff in there. You got the mushroom peg showing a little bit. So not the best, but not terrible either. So like you got a bicep swivel as well. You do have a swivel of the hand, and you have an open, and it opens up right there. It's all one pin. You kind of cut the curved fingers and everything, but that's pretty cool. That's nice, very like that. And the same thing with this. Now you do have to move this out of the way to get the thing right there, so just be aware of that. But it's on a little hinge right there. All right, you do have a waist swivel. I thought you might have an ab crunch because of this right here, but you don't have an ab crunch. That would have been sweet. You don't see that often from Hasbro. All right, you got these little side skirts. They're on little hinges right here, little nub things. You can lift those up, and you can Van Damme all day, every day. Like I said, I wish there were kind of, you know, it's a little, not the tightest right there. I guess you could put some Kiki or something right there. Yeah, you can put some Kiki right here. But I do wish they had soft ratchets. That would have been helped a lot with this. You can kick up to right there. You can kick all the way back, which is nice. You do have a thigh swivel, and you do have a knee swivel too as well. So you got all that movement. Very nice. You got 90-degree knee bend, you know, standard. Toe tilt up, very nice. Toe tilt down, and you got a huge rocker. So that's very nice. You got these big old feet. Big old feet. He's a beefy guy too. I like that. And the back, very nice. Cleans up pretty good. On the back right there, you got the little wheels and everything. That's pretty cool. So yeah, there you go. There's articulation and everything with the Fallen. All right, let's go to accessories because he has tons of accessories. So all right, with we'll go through this. So you have an option. You can just hold this in his hand, the little spear thing you got right there. And you can also, like I said, like you did on the alt mode, you can make a just a spear, and you can put the sword right here, connect it, and you can do that, which is cool. And you can also, now you have to open up the fist to do this, and you can just insert the sword into the little thing right there, and then close the sword, and you have 2 melee weapons, which is pretty cool. All right, now with the gun, you have this option right here, which is good. You transformed it, like I said, with the in alt mode, it was like this, extended, but you could leave it like that if you want to. It's your transformer, however, do what you got to do. But close it up right there. You have 2 options over here and 2 options over here, and that's pretty cool. You have an option up on the shoulder too. Just if you find a hole, put something in it, giggity. There's that. Now with this, you can also take this part. You can use this if you want, like that, to have a longer barrel, or you can use this like this. You can kind of do what the Megatron did. Have this little barrel back right here if you want. You can leave it on the back right there. It does have some waffles. It looks kind of ugly. Or you can tab it over here. There's a hole. So just, wherever you find a hole, once again, you can put it there and everything. And you can put blast effects in this and in this too as well, which is pretty cool. I like that. I love when you can put blast effects and everything. All right, now with the flame effects, you can take this. I think you can do this like this. Just tab them in. There's a little hole right there. And you can tab it in right there if you want to. And you got these little things, little smaller ones. And there's 2 holes back here. You can put those back there. And you can be all, armed up and everything, flamed up and everything. So, all right, there you go. That is how you use his accessories. All right, as always, I got an assortment of, scale for you. So we got the 13 primes, 2 of the primes. We got Prima Prime and Solus Prime. We got Studio Series A6 Optimus Prime back there. We got Siege Prime and Sideswipe. We got Gears and Brawn. We got Core Class Wheelie. Then we got Tits McGee, Red Guard. And there's some scale for you. Yeah, he's a big fella. I like that, man. I love the scale of him. He's awesome. And there's Crapagonus, Crappy Toilet Paper, AAA Battery, Carmex, Care Bears, Kicker, and Squeaks. More scale.
Well, hey there, everybody. If you've made it this far, as always, I freaking appreciate that. All right, final thoughts on this is Age of the Primes, Megatronus, or the Fallen. Am I still excited that I got this? Heck freaking yeah. He is pretty wicked. I really like it. I like the tank mode. It's pretty cool. Everything. The bot mode looks really good. Little, really menacing. He's, the scale is really good. He's really big and everything. I love the accessories comes with. You have so many options. You got the spear. You got the sword. You have the cannon on the side right there, man, and the flames. That's pretty cool. They're not the best and everything, but I do like it. At least they tried. I do love that you can has the flames coming out and everything. That's pretty cool. Articulation is really good. He has a butterfly. That's awesome. I was hoping that he the only thing he needs is an ab crunch. He'd be really that'd be just over the top. But articulation is really good. The paint wise, like I said, I love this metallic purple and the yellow throughout. Looks really nice. It breaks up the kind of the plastic or the the kind of the gray and everything. But look really good. They painted the weapons. That's awesome. Always love that. So they actually put some love into this, and he could probably be one of the figures of the year, top 10. I know at least top 10, at least I know that. So yeah, he'll be definitely. This is what they need to do moving forward all the time. Now there was a big rumor that this was going to be the 86 movie of Megatron, because he can't be a gun. They're going to be a tank. So I think the rumor was that this was going to be the mold. I don't think it's going to be moving forward, but I wouldn't mind. That'd be pretty sweet. Like I said, he's got the presence. I really like the presence of him and the scale, all this stuff. So but like I said, looks good. I definitely recommend this guy. He is freaking awesome. Transformation was fun too as well. But yeah, very nicely done. I like it. So hope you liked my review. If you did, hit some likes, share, spurs, and Care Bears. Hit that sub button for me if you don't mind. It all helps out the channel. Go to Show Z if you want to order some Transformers and use my code Deluxe32. Follow me on Instagram and on TikTok. Everything's in the description. I really appreciate that as well. And hit me up some comments. Have you got? I'm sure a lot of people's already got this guy. I was kind of late to the party, but I'm glad I got him. He's awesome, man. The 13 Primes have been good. Primer Prime and Solus Prime are really good. This guy's good. Really looking forward to getting all the 13 Primes. I think they're doing a great job with this, 13 Prime so far. So very nice. All right, so I guess I'll see you in the next Transformer review. And as always, be good to yourself. Hail freaking Transformers and hail freaking the Fallen. Man, very nicely done. And I'm going to kick this baby, and he's going to get some flames on him. Oh, flame on, ah. And then stab him in the back. There you go. All right, he just jacked up some baby. And chicken. Yeah, no, you never kick chicken. Man, you're going to get everybody on you. I don't care. I'm the Fallen. You can't do anything to me. Slice and dice. The main issues I had was the ratchets. No ratchets or anything like that. That would have been cool to put ratchets on the legs and the arms. That would have been very nice. All right, good night, folks. I'm just rambling. I just went, yeah.